Hello students, in this video we will be discussing CBSE class 10 Maths NCERT textbook 8th chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. In that we are going through the exercise 8.4. In this video we will be seeing the 5th question. Okay, we will see the first subdivision in the 5th question in this video. Here, let's look into the question first. What does the 5th question say? Prove the following identities where the angles involved are acute angles for which the expressions are defined. So, for your class, you are only learning the acute angles. We are not bothered about angles greater than 90 degree. So, you need not worry about that now. We'll just directly get into the question. So, here we have a left hand side and a right hand side. We will have to prove that the LHS is equal to the RHS. Okay. So first let us take the left hand side. So left hand side, what do we have? We have cosecant theta minus cot theta the whole square. We will have to make it equal to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So from this we can see that we want it in terms of cos and all. So what we can do is, instead of cosecant and cot, we can convert it in terms of sine and cos. How can we do that? So cosecant theta, we can write it as 1 by sine theta, and cot theta as cos theta by sine theta. Okay. So whole square we have that, we'll write it as such. Then here we see that we have sine theta in the denominator common, so we'll write it as 1 minus cos theta by sin theta the whole square. Okay, so now this one we'll square it into individually for the numerator and the denominator. So we will have 1 minus cos theta the whole square divided by sin theta the whole square is what? See, if we have any trigonometric identity the whole square, you should not write it as sin theta square. It is wrong. It should be only sin square theta. Okay. So this is sin square theta. Got it? So this we got. And we already know from the trigonometric identities that sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So how can we write sin square theta as? We can write it as 1 minus cos square theta. Can you substitute that here for sin square theta? So it will be 1 minus cos theta, okay, the whole square divided by 1 minus cos square theta. So this is nothing but, I can write it as 1 square minus cos theta the whole square. So this is of the form a square minus b square. What is the formula for a square minus b square? A plus b into a minus b. Can we substitute that here? So this will become 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So this we will be substituting for the denominator. Even the numerator I am just going to write it twice to expand it. So I am going to write it as 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta divided by, what will be 1 minus cos square theta? It is 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Can we cancel this and this? Yes. So cancelling these two, you will get 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. So does it look similar to the right hand side? Now we look into the question. So the question also, what is our right hand side? 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So we've got the right hand side. Okay. So this is nothing but our RHS and hence proved. Okay. So thus we are able to prove these. Now just let's do a quick recap for the question. So look into the question. What does the question talk about? Cosecant theta minus cot theta the whole square. Okay. So in that you have, this is our left hand side, this is our right hand side. 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. So now we will consider the left hand side. It is not mandatory that you will have to prove only from the left to right. You can also prove from the right to left, or sometimes when you prove the right left you will get a result. Okay, and you will also take the right, and that with the result of both will be the same. So you will be dealing with those questions, similar patterns in the forthcoming questions in the same exercise itself. Okay. Here we have cosecant theta and cot theta. Whenever we are solving, have a look at the answer or what we need to prove. We have to prove it in terms of cos and all. So let me write in terms of sine and cos. So for cosecant theta, I'll get it as 1 by sine theta. For cot, I'll get it as cos theta by sine theta. So here the denominators are equal. So I'm going to make it common. I'll write it as 1 minus cos theta by sine theta the whole square. So here I'll get 1 minus cos theta the whole square by sine square theta. I told you how we are getting that here. Okay. So when in doubt, you can check this. Now it will be 1 minus cos theta the whole square by sine square theta. I know it is going to be 1 minus cos square theta. Okay. So that is how we have written here. Okay, 1 minus cos square theta. So now we've written that, and here 1 minus cos theta the whole square is what? 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. 1 minus cos square theta, I'm writing in terms of a square minus b square. The formula will be a plus b into a minus b. So we're going to get the answer here. So you have these two to be common. So we'll cancel these two. We are left with 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta, which is nothing but a right hand side, and hence we have proved the answer. Okay. So we'll see the next question in the next video. Hope you understood this, children. If any doubt, please go through the video once again. Okay. Thank you, children.